Hello again, everyone. It has been a very long, unplanned hiatus. As it turns out, my summer was busier than I was expecting, but today I am back with a very interesting video, to say the least. As you may know, Mattel has recently rebooted their line of Polly Pocket dolls, complete with a new logo, new makeover, and a slight twist. The dolls are now available to be purchased in 2 sizes. Now, along with the more commonly known 3 3/4 inch dolls, you can also buy smaller dolls that are closer to the size that Polly Pockets used to be way back when in the late 80s, early 90s. In fact, Polly Pockets didn't start out being owned by Mattel. You see, before the dolls were the standard almost 4 inches that they were when I was growing up, they were an itty-bitty 1 inch and made by Bluebird Toys, a company in Swindon, England. This is evident by the vernacular used in some of the compacts, one of which being the word chemist used in place of pharmacist. As kids, the closest thing me and my sister had to the originals were 2 magnetic dolls that were a mere 2 1/4 inches, but until we were older, we knew nothing of the original compacts. Anyways, over the years I've grown quite a little collection of the original dolls, all tracing back to this one that I found at a garage sale for a dime. Although most of my personal collection came from garage sales, some of my favorites came from eBay. Today though, to get to the main point of this video, I will be unboxing, comparing, and reviewing the 2018 version of the Bluebird compacts. I bought 2 of these compacts, but I'll be talking about the entire line of small dolls as a whole. I won't be touching on the 3 3/4 inch size dolls in this video, but there's a possibility that I will in the future. So the 2 compacts I got were the Pocket Size Picnic Compact and the Snowball Surprise Compact. The first one I opened was the Pocket Size Picnic Compact, and right off the bat I noticed that, oddly enough, although the dolls are bigger than the original ones were, this compact is smaller than the old ones. This is pretty obviously because the size of children's pockets are smaller, so it has to be smaller to fit into them. But it also has a keyring on it, so in all honesty, it really didn't need to be that small. The sad part is, because the ratio in doll size to compact size is pretty small, there isn't much you can do in this compact. At the end of the day, I could barely fit all the accessories and the doll in the compact, it was so small. And that just makes it a lot easier for the pieces to get lost. The only other aspect that worries me a little is the smart stick technology with the dolls. Instead of having their feet be bases that fit into holes like the originals, the lower half of their bodies are made of rubber and the bottom of their feet are almost sticky. The problem here is that I'm afraid the sticky won't hold up and then the dolls won't be able to stand very well. Really, if the sticky does go away, it won't be too terribly bad because they seem to have a pretty decent balance and will probably be able to stand on flat surfaces without it. This compact is actually pretty simple. It has a cooler in the base that opens and a scooter on the top that she can be set in, sideways that is. In terms of what I have in my collection, the only compacts that I have that are similar are the Precious Puppies compact and the Lulu in her Speedboat compact. With all 3 of these compacts, the dolls are accompanied by a pet, although that's about the only similarities between the Pocket Size Picnic Compact and the Lulu in her Speedboat compact. Precious Puppies is very similar, starting with the shape. Both also include dogs, like I stated previously. The dog from the new set is quite a bit smaller and, not to my surprise, isn't fuzzy. I am a little concerned on how the new dog will stand, since it doesn't have a base like the older version does and it does not have the smart stick on its feet. I totally prefer the older puppies, but I do think the new one is quite cute. The new dolls themselves are not as much taller than the old ones as I thought they'd be. They're about the same size the Polly Pockets were right after Mattel got the brand, which seems logical. As a whole, I'd have to say my favorite part about this set is the cute little skateboard. I found myself having the most fun making her skate around, even though I'm a grown-up. I really hope her smart stick feet hold up so she can keep on skating. The second compact I got was Snowball Surprise, and I believe it's supposed to look like a snow globe. I'm a little curious why they put this one in the first wave instead of maybe waiting until a little closer to Christmas to debut this one, but regardless, it is pretty cute. It comes with a snowboard that looks identical to the skateboard, just without the wheels, and a sled. The trouble here is that the hill seems too steep for them to snowboard down because they keep falling. The sled goes down a little easier, but because their arms are outstretched so far, they keep hitting the back wall of the compact. There are a couple other features to the compact too. A few little doors you can open and levers you can pull. You can make the hidden snowman spin by moving the heart to the left of him, but it's not that easy to move. I would say that this one is quite a bit better than the other one I purchased, purely because there's more to do and more room for the accessories and such to go at the end of the day. The only compact that I have similar to the Snowball Surprise Compact is the Arctic Pet set from 2000. This one is actually from a few years after Mattel acquired Polly Pocket, as you can see from the logo change. This compact opens a few different ways. The igloo opens up and the sides part to reveal a layer underneath. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the dolls or accessories that came with this set, but it would have came with the dolls that are closer in size to the ones I just got. I actually like these compacts a lot better than I thought I would. I just really hope in the future they bring back the dual purpose compacts and the houses. I actually thought that the dance party case was going to be similar to the pool party playset or the high street money box, where it would have an open bottom to store things, but unfortunately that doesn't seem to be the case. The houses are probably my favorite part of the Polly Pocket universe. They are so creatively put together so that you can open them up for multiple levels. There are so many possibilities that they could explore, like something similar to the jewel case playset. This set is pretty big and contains a whole town inside, including a house, barn, store, butcher shop, school, gas station, bank, and a park, and on top of that functions as a jewelry box underneath. I know I am totally out of the target demographic for this, but I'd have to say that these new Polly Pocket sets are pretty good. I'm not going to act like I like them better than the originals, but for the current generation of kids, they're fine. If you're a parent who kept your old Polly Pockets and want to share those with your kids instead, that's fine. Or if you didn't and want to share these new Polly Pockets with your kids, that's fine. Even if you want to search eBay and start your own collection of the vintage versions, that's fine. But I will warn you, some of these sets are almost 30 years old, so they are hard to find, in some cases rare. Most will not be in the best of condition, and they are for the most part expensive. But if you're willing to pay the high prices, shop through onlypollypocket.com or just check out the site and see all the compacts that came out through the years. I, for one, am excited to see what they do with them. So I've had these dolls for roughly 24 hours, and I was right. Both the blonde dolls have lost almost all of their smart stick, and that's just from the couple of hours I had them out to shoot the footage for this review. So that is very disappointing. The other thing is that the skateboarding doll won't stand up anymore. Honestly, I'd have to say this doesn't really curve my opinion though. I was hoping the Smart Stick would last a little longer, and sure, I hope Mattel will fix this issue, but overall the playsets are really cute, and I don't know if it's just my nostalgia, oddly enough nostalgia from a time before I was born, but I really like them. So just keep that in mind when buying. Anyways, that's about all. The Secret Fangirl hiatus is over, so thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Hey guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. I don't post much, but that will probably change with me just coming off of hiatus, and follow me on my new Instagram that I literally just opened before I uploaded this video. That will probably be used for some behind the scenes looks on videos I have in progress and updates about my channel. Also, feel free to check out some of my previous videos, and again, thanks for watching.